hey, how you going? It's Donna here, and thought I'd talk a little bit into creating a way to earn income that you're really passionate about. You know, because so many people in this day and age are working in a way that they aren't passionate about. You know, you go to work feeling unfulfilled, dreading the day ahead, waking up uninspired, you know, just going through the motions, doing what you think you're meant to be doing because you got to earn income. And it's not a good place to be. And so, anyway, you know, I'm almost 6 years into an online journey that started back in 6 years ago. What year was it? 2016 it started, and I sort of discovered the online opportunity and started doing education that would enable me to create an online business. And I guess I sort of got hooked into a certain way to create a business and I realized that it wasn't really working for me. For whatever reason, it wasn't working for me, even though I worked my little butt off. And so it's now come down to finding a way to earn income online that I'm also very passionate about, that operates within my values, my morals, and that lights me up, because how cool would it be to wake up every morning and actually feel inspired to get out of bed because of the way you earn income? And so anyway, I started doing this course, and it was all about discovering your unique value proposition. And it goes pretty deep. It goes into discovering your values, your passions, what it is that lights you up. And one of the ways you go about that is by looking at your past, and you sort of you delve into different chapters of your life. So you might delve from the years 1 to 10, and then 10 to 20, and then 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and so on. And you'll go through and identify significant memories during those times. And you know, when I went back over my timeline and went through my chapters, especially when I was younger, there was a lot of connection with animals for me. And you know, and every time I spoke about animals in my course, people always noticed how I just lit up. I just started to light up, and that's what you want. You want a business that is going to help you light up, right? And now, I don't know if you've seen any of my past videos about me deciding to start up an animal energy certification program or an energy communication program. But I decided, like, basically where I was at, I guess, was, you know, up to a certain point in my time, I actually wanted to be a vet, but life got in the way. Other issues came into play. Didn't end up doing that. Anyway, I've now discovered how I'm back. What am I now? 47, 48. So 42. So 5-6 odd years ago, I reconnected with my passion of horse riding, because I used to do it when I was younger. And I knew that I had this passion for horses. But when you think of the online business space, most people who create businesses around horses, it's because they have their own horse. They're able to give advice. They're able to teach people things, be it how to ride, or how to do the groundwork, or how to feed the horses, or brush them, or rug them up, or just, you know, it's all very educational, and it's very much stuff you can't do if you don't have a horse on your own, right? So I really struggled to figure out, how can I create income when I don't have, you know, that revolves around horses, when I don't have a horse on my own, and I'm not really an authority in the horsey world. And I thought, well, being a vet, how many years of study would that be? And I never really was, I can't say I enjoyed chemistry, and physics wasn't a strong point either. And I know you need that, or you used to need that when you wanted to get into uni and study veterinary science. And yeah, so I was just thinking, well, what else, you know? And a few months ago, I had come across this course, this animal energy certification course. But because I was focused on a different area of an online business, I sort of brushed it aside, because I thought, I don't have time for that now. But now that I've learned that animals are a very strong passion of mine, you know, they do light me up. I guess people seem to believe I have this really strong connection, or I'm able to connect really well with animals. I don't know, but they seem to think so. So I thought, well, what can I do? You know, I've got a cat and that's pretty much it. And I'm not one of these people to do cat videos every day. um, so that's when I went back. Oh, actually, it's funny because this course came up for me again during this process, as did another one, but I chose this one. So there must be a reason for it. So anyway, what I'm finding though is with this UVP course I'm doing, yes, you discover your passions and figure out ways to earn income online so you can create it so that you've got a business that you're passionate about and that you feel inspired about, which is all well and good. But I'm realizing, well, I've got to do all this education, and this education also involves a lot of practices, to help yourself, to help heal yourself, to help balance your chakras, to help, get your own energy state correct. It even goes into like using archangels and helpers and guides and, animal totems or animal spirit guides. And, it gets quite out there, I suppose. And I'm definitely in a place where I need to practice a lot of this foundation work, and I need to practice how to connect and really get back into my spiritual side. And so the UVP course is now getting to a point where it's like, okay, we need to try to figure out how we're going to create income in the present moment, in the now. And I was talking with my coach, and I just, when I think about what can I do in the here and now to create income from my passion and love of horses when I don't have a horse of my own, or animals when I only have one cat. And I'm not a very materialistic person either, so it's not as if I buy a lot of products or animal products or products for myself, to be honest with you. I'm not a materialistic person. So how do you create an income online from your passion when your passion is something that you don't get to practice every day, that it's like my partner, his passion is guitar playing, and he has a guitar, and he's an amazing guitarist. It's hard to do these. It's hard to create an online business that's something you're passionate about when you don't have that in your life, where you can't be an authority about that, where I can't teach people how to horse ride because I'm learning myself. I have no idea. I can't teach. Yeah, anyway, so I don't want to focus on what I can't, but how? When we come to the how, I get really, really stuck. And I had my coaching call yesterday, and I was in tears, to be honest with you. I was in tears because it's hard when you're the type of person who is highly motivated, self-disciplined, a bit of an A-type personality. You know what you want, but you don't know how to get there. And therefore, you're not sure what steps to take to get there. Therefore, you don't feel like you're moving forward. You just feel stuck, not knowing what to do. All I know right now of what to do is to continue the education that I'm doing with my animal communication course. My animal energetic healing certification is what it's properly called. And yeah, like I said, there's a lot of inner work and self-work to do, and a lot of practices to put in play. And sometimes things won't happen until you've practiced for a while. And it's like that one of the age-old arguments of, well, if you haven't been psychic all your life, then you're never going to be psychic or clairvoyant or whatever. And there are other people who beg to differ and say, if you practice enough, yes, you can do it, because you'll remember how to do it. Because we all had this as we were younger, like I said in a previous video. It's just, it kind of gets drummed out of us, educated out of us. We get taught how to think and what to think, and we get taught that things are right, things are wrong, blah, blah, blah. And all the good stuff gets taken away. So anyway, I think I'm just rambling now, but the moral of the story is basically, sometimes you can know what you're passionate about and what lights you up, but then knowing how to create an income from that. And I'm coming from a place of having done an online marketing course. So it's not that I don't know how to create income online, but when it comes to creating income from my passion, when I don't involve, I can't involve myself in my passion every day, it gets a bit tougher. So I guess I'm going to put this out there for anyone who feels maybe they know what they would love to be doing, but just don't know how to get there. You know, I keep being told the journey of an entrepreneur is very much like this. It's very up and down. It's very, sometimes, you know, there can be moments and days where you know what you're doing and you're focused, and then there can be days where you're stuck, you have no idea. And it's not an easy place to be. It's actually, it's not painful as such, but, you know, it definitely brought up a lot of tears yesterday for me. Yes, but like I said, one thing I do know is that I've chosen to participate in this animal energy certification program. So I'm going to keep going. I hope you're all having a lovely day, lovely evening, lovely night. And if you want to see if this so-called non-psychic person who has no idea how to create an online business from her passion that seems in line with myself, then stay tuned, and I'll keep updating you on how I'm going with my animal energy certification, and also how I'm going with creating an online business from it all. But anyway, that's enough for me. It's been nearly 14 minutes, so ciao for now.